Everybody, welcome to Describe Gaming. I am bringing to you an epic intro campaign of the Guardians of the Galaxy Most Wanted. We're going to be doing solo Groot, and I wanted to just showcase the deck and my plan for this campaign. It's not going to be easy. In fact, we might just end up just flat out getting smashed, wrecked by any of these villains, but I will persevere. I'm gonna fight through this, and you're gonna come on this journey with me. But anyways, so we got Groot here. We're going Justice. It's my 40 card deck. Now, Expert Campaign has these really nasty side schemes, and from my knowledge, if you can kill them on turn one, that's the best way to do it, in my opinion. So in order for us to do that, we got lay down the laws, 2 of them. They're mainly for that starting hand to try to get them. Backup plan is for Justice, but these are your go-to things at the starting of the game to knock down those expert side schemes. Typical under surveillance for Justice, Sense of Justice because we got lots of Thor cards, Death Focus for Groot, Spygraph with Agent Coulson, Skilled Investigator. Good card for when you get Destroy, Upgrade, or Support. It's on cost 0, so it's nice. And card draw. Resources, 1 support. Flora and Fauna because we run Groot. First aid for Rocket. We got Spider-Man, one of the best Thor allies in the game for raw Thor when he comes out. Per player, better multiplayer, but he still gets out 5 Thor, so I think that's the highest of any ally in the game. Just raw coming out, nothing added to it. Coulson and Nick Fury. Yep, so that's our deck. Now, you might be like, what's up with all the colors? Well, I'm planning this out. So, based on the side schemes and the villains, for the first scenario, we got to get it perfect. Get 6 units. With our 6 units, scenario 2, we buy Calculating the Odds in Harm's Way. So that's 5. So we have 1 unit left over. Go into scenario 3, and we get a perfect on scenario 2. So we have 7 units. We're going to get Grand Strategy, which allows us to really compensate for that difficulty spike on Expert. It gives us basically almost a second turn. And like I said, going into this collector, we got these 2 cards. Escape the collector. Going into Nebula. Now she has a power stone, so what we want to do is do like at least 3 damage to get the power stone back, and we also draw a card, so it's really nice. And then finally going into Ronin, I think Safeguard is a good option if I can get it, or Omni Rush, but that's what I got planned. One side note to mention: when we escape the museum, we do not want to get a magical teapot on escaping museum, because then we go into Nebula and she has 1 face down counter card. So in fact, I think with Escape the Collector, you want to get the hell out of there as quickly as possible and to try to avoid getting these things. But I think magical teapot it adds an extra counter card. It's a hazard, so you really don't want to get that. That's where like Spycraft can help me out. If I get down, Where's my deck? Spycraft, I can cycle that card out because ideally we don't want to we don't want to give Nebula buffed up going into Nebula. We want to get rid of Nebula's side scheme turn 1 and no extra encounter cards and no tough, take her Power Stone away from her. Yeah, that's how we want to go into Nebula. And with these type of cards, with Grand Strategy and these by any means and the cycle card and in harm's way, we can defeat her. I have confidence. Going into Ronin, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Expert Ronin, solo Groot, that's going to be a toughie. But one thing Groot has going for him against Ronin is he's got very high armor. With the root vines, he can get 6 armor and ready. So, and he has growth counter. So I think we might be okay against Ronin. But yeah, this is it. So this is my intro. This is the game plan. I will see you in the next video.